Bigley family, and we are going to give you an update on Grayson Bigley. So, baby boy, surprise. But it's like, all right, we're off to a weird start. But we're just going to talk about his appointment, how he's been doing lately, and
So I think the last time it was like week 6, and it's now what? Today is actually he's 10 weeks today, so we'll just like up until today, 2 months ish, 2.5 months, something like that. But anywho.
But he said his weight gain could be better, which, I mean, he's a lengthy kid though. He's 2 feet.
2 feet, yeah.
He's
24 inches.
Which I think is longer than most kids are at a young age.
At 2 months, yeah. I mean, his last appointment, he was 22.6 or something like that, so he gained 1.5 inches. And I mean, he's taken like his milk and everything not lightly.
Yeah.
He's a feeder, so I mean,
he's actually I'm probably gonna jinx it, but he hasn't been throwing up as consistently.
Yeah.
He's been holding it down more. Like when he does throw up, it's like little bits because he doesn't.
It's because like he's not burping up everything like we try to burp him. But it's just I think he gets overexcited too, swallows a little bit of air. But we've changed his bottle, which has helped. And obviously with the latching on the breastfeeding aspect, he doesn't. It's just if he overeats, he'll just spit it back up. But that hasn't happened as much.
Yeah, and then he said his head was like 40 centimeters.
Something like that. He got a fat head.
He got fat head.
He got it from mom. I'll take full responsibility for that.
So, but he's 40 centimeters, which is good, I guess. But his head is definitely a lot bigger in proportion than the rest of his body, which I think is normal for a baby, to be honest.
I think I got told I had to grow into my head or grow into my ears. Don't ask me my ears specifically, but
yeah.
But
he's got some lengthy legs. He's definitely got my legs.
He's getting long.
Yeah.
And he's leaning out too, like his arms, like he already has like a little bit of muscles. It's so cute. Like the only thing that's really chunky on him or bigger besides his head is his belly. And like he got a little gut.
He started to give more different audible sounds now. Like he's starting to giggle a little more. Like he's giggling, so that's exciting. But then, we're also starting to see a pattern. Wherever he smiles or giggles, not even like 5 minutes later, he'll start screaming his head off.
It is like clockwork. It's ridiculous. But like it's good to like notice that now, because like as soon as he starts smiling or even if he giggles, it's like, okay, he's either about to be gassy or he's about to need a burp again or he's going to be hungry again. Like it's
clockwork.
Yeah.
So, but he's starting to get more consistent with a bedtime too.
Yeah.
So,
trying to get him to bed a little bit earlier than we had before, just because this one has to go to work soon. I could potentially have to go back to work around the same time, if not later, but still, it's like the whole schedule for sleeping, napping, feeding, it's getting a little bit better.
So, it's still not as early as we want to, but it's better than what it used to be, where it was like 3 in the morning, he would go to bed. So
yeah. Right now it's around
like
anywhere between 10 to 12.
Yeah, like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
10 to 12.
Depends on our day.
Depends on our day, and it depends on what type of day he has too, because
if he sleeps kind of like a little bit more during the day, so like leading into his appointment where he got his shots, they said that he was either going to be super fussy and or super sleepy. Thankfully, he was super sleepy. He took his shots like a champ.
Yeah.
Like trooper. Dad was there back with him, and I'm glad. But yeah, he was super sleepy. Like that day, the day after, and I won't even say the day after that. But after that, he's fine.
Yeah, he was after his shots. He's definitely screaming like really loud because obviously his new fluids in his body. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So he's still getting very gassy. He's still working on that. He doesn't really know what's going on. So we're just letting him do his thing. We're giving him tummy time still. He's actually lifting his head more. That's good.
Yeah.
He's starting to lift his head.
But and he's still freaking out about it because he's like, whoa. But I mean, baby steps, literally.
And then she's working on a collage for him too.
What?
A
Oh, a
collage.
scrapbook.
Yeah, scrapbook. My bad, not collage. Scrapbook.
It's like a scrapbook for him / the family,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense.
It's basically, how the progression, of how he came to be. So.
Yeah, and where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, like I'll have to add like the first year of his life or whatever. But at that point, it's like, phones on or pictures on the phone, videos on the phone.
Plenty of pictures.
Still.
But other than that, he's just honestly he's getting a lot bigger. We thought he was gonna weigh like 14 pounds. Apparently, he only weighs like 11 pounds, 14 ounces.
Almost 12 pounds. But yeah, they said like the percentile that he landed in for his weight gain is a little bit lower, and I guess for his body length or whatever you want to call it, and his head circumference, it's still pretty good. But it was just the weight thing. So they're like, just maybe add an extra feed in there, and I'm like,
he's already feeding 5 to 6 ounces each feed, like 5 to 7 times a day.
Yeah, and they're like, maybe just add another one in there, and I'm like, I definitely would, but he's sleeping. Like, he just...
Yeah.
He eats, he sleeps, whenever he's satisfied, we know. So it's kind of like, might start supplementing formula just for when mom goes back and dad goes back, and to kind of maybe help with that weight gain.
Especially since it's not really like babysitters per se, but it's like a place on base where we can leave him, let people watch him.
It's like a daycare.
Daycare.
Full-time daycare.
And they have formula, and we're going to think about using formula just because, one, it'll be easier for us, and then two, it will be easier for them instead of us having to provide breast milk. And there's other reasons.
We still could, but I mean, I'm not going to even lie. From what I got told, they don't really think twice about throwing away your breast milk after so long of them not consuming it that same day or say an hour. So it's kind of like, they're going to give him formula anyway because the kid needs to eat. So I'd rather get him acclimated now and just kind of supplement it in there once or twice a day.
But other than that, there's not really much else.
No, still got strong lungs.
He's kicking a lot. His kicks are pretty hard, so I think he's starting to become more aware of, you were saying, certain colors that he's more aware of?
Yeah, he still, tracks the TV, so, y'all probably know Miss Rachel, but, he was just glued. He was glued to Disney, animated older movies, like Lion King, Mermaid, Little Mermaid, all that stuff.
I mean, I'm cool if he watches old school Disney movies, because
that's
nostalgic on its own, so.
But he's, recognizing colors, I think, and, bright things that kind of move a little bit, so yeah. But I think that's mostly it.
That's about it, yeah. So quick, update, 2 months progression. He's not doing a whole lot yet, but it's about 6 months when they should start crawling per se, or at least
hopefully.
Moving.
They still gotta turn over,
roll over.
Then he needs to be unsupported in his tummy time with his neck and his head and everything, but
which he's doing better at that.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed our little update video of Grayson Bigley, baby boy, my baby boy.
Okay. None of that.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good day. Peace.